Women's State of Origin Game 3. I'm going to touch on the player of the match and first and anytime try scorers in this video. As always, check out bets.com.au for the full game previews as well as the write-ups for these try scorers and player of the matches as well. Going to hit first player of the match and then try scorers. So if you want to skip through, check out the chapters below. Jessie Southwell. Now, she's going to break the trend of a forward winning this award. I think they've won all the awards since I've counted back, but there's so many things that are pointing towards Southwell getting this one. She's played extremely well in the first 2 games of the series. We believe New South Wales will once again win Game 3. They'll whitewash this series. And Southwell has been one of the best players on the field in both games, now in front of a home crowd in Newcastle, the dual premiership winner, 2022 Club Player of the Year, Commonwealth Games gold medalist in rugby sevens, Rookie of the Year in the NRLW in 2022. She has so much going for her, and she has played a fantastic role in this Blues team over the first 2 games, and I think that will continue in Game 3, and she'll be a big reason why New South Wales will win 3-0 in the series. New South Wales player has won in both games so far. Only once in the last 6 games has a player from a losing team won the Player of the Match award. And only one player, Tasman Gray, has won the Player of the Match award twice. So we can almost discount the forwards that have won in games 1 and 2, as they like to share the award around. We have Southwell if it's a New South Wales win. But if Queensland do get up, I still think the trend of holding the player from the winning team getting player of the match will hold. Sienna Lafippo, I had her to feature heavily in Game 2. Wasn't the case, but one of the standouts in Game 1 for Queensland. Another standout, probably the best Queensland forward in Game 2. Plays the full 70 minutes in both games, topping tackle counts, ran for more meters than most of her counterparts in Game 2, and is just consistently good. So if there is a player from Queensland that is in line for this award, it would be Sienna Lafippo in this game. All right, let's hit up try scorers. Okay, so historically, try scorers are coming from the back line. The centers and wingers, mostly the wingers, and especially I think it's the left winger scores at an extremely high rate in women's origin. I'm backing Jamie Fressard and Jamie Chapman, so both New South Wales wingers to cross here. I also have Olivia Kernick as a bit of a roughie. We've seen just how dominant the forwards were in games 1 and 2 for New South Wales. Kernick scored 2 tries herself. Taufa also scored a try just by running straight through the middle. They were just busting tackles at will, essentially. And I don't see Queensland really fixing that defensive deficiency that they have. New South Wales will have the run meters, and it might be, there's 2 different scenarios to see here. New South Wales bust up the middle, the defense of Queensland draws in, they spin it wide, a big Southwell cutout pass to one of the centres or the wingers who then pass along for a try in the corner. We've seen that already so much in the first 2 games. Chapman's try last game, where she just stood up to Mika Upton. When you see when she gets into space, how quick she is, those long legs just powering along, just eating up the meters, and easily stepped inside Upton to cross the line. If she has any space on the outside, she is gone and she'll be over the line. So I think both wingers will have the opportunities to get across the line in this game. Let's hope one of them is the first one. As I said, Kernick, she scored twice in Game 2 just by busting up the middle. I think a forward will score in this game. It's just a question of who. And I think Kernick is very well placed to cross again in this game. She's, what do we say? Kernick ran for over 200 meters in Game 2. Just a machine, an absolute machine. New South Wales have scored first in 4 of the last 6 games. Queensland scored first in Game 2. It was a bit of a lucky try with Upton pouncing on a loose ball in the goal line, which New South Wales probably should have grounded. Otherwise, they didn't get a sniff at it. So New South Wales to dominate once again in Game 3, score first. It'll be one of the wingers, and if not that, Olivia Kernick get amongst it. Don't forget to check out all the men's State of Origin and upcoming NRL and AFL right here on the bets.com.au channel.